It's Friday night. Here's dog. So to the camera. We don't care about a dog. Anyway, we watched episodes 3 and 4 of The Androids of Tara. I truly, really like this story. Bordering on loving this story, quite frankly. I have some reservations. So I'm going to do the reservations first. So please don't think I'm dissing this too badly. The cliffhanger to episode 3 is exceptionally disappointing. To let the doctor get sucked into it, to have Romana escape and then get recaptured. It really annoyed me when the doctor and Romana ran out of the room and then the doctor popped back up, but Romana didn't. I suspect in her future, whatever may happen, she may end up behaving more in such a manner that the doctor did. So that kind of thing did wind me up a little bit. I also got a bit annoyed that the Count, is he a Count? His plan in the first episode seemed just to be kill the prince, get offered the throne, take the throne. But by the end, apparently, the plan always was get the prince to marry the android that had killed the prince and then marry the android and then live with the android. And I know there was a line earlier on that said, you know, I could marry this android, whatever. The death of Madame Dubry-Whatsit was underplayed, quite frankly, because she was a very interesting character. And if I'm being absolutely nitpicky, the sword fight at the end, although it did work its way up, it just felt a little bit stilted. And there was a couple of odd camera shots. The sort of, it must have been a green screen, where you had the doctor's perspective and then Romana ran behind. That felt like green screen. But the cut to them side on was really good. That had a bit of drama to it. Because you could see Tom, because you could see, you know, his big strides and this, that, and the other. Loved it. Loved it. That bit, anyway. Generally, this is a really good story. Generally, this is probably the best story of the Key to Time season. And a lot of that's to do with the fact that I like this style of Doctor Who, where the stakes aren't quite so high. This is not an end of the universe thing. This is a let's sort out a little minor squabble thing. And this is probably, I'm racking my brain now, Mask of Mandragora aside, the closest Tom gets to a historical, because I know this is sci-fi trapping. Yeah, no worries. Sci-fi trappings and all that. But truly, this does feel like a historical. This could have been any sort of set in a random time and having the Doctor land and sort out a problem. The other thing I think is worthy of note is there's a moment in this story where the Key to Time could... Like, there's a part where, in episode 3, where you thought that the Key to Time was going to become an issue. And it seems a real shame that... I don't think there's any one of these stories... I mean, this is known, but I don't think there's any one of these stories where the fact that the key has... Well, it's always been on the planet or wherever, but it's turned up, has been manifested. That doesn't become a major part of what's going on. I kind of feel that's a shame. The other thing I have to say is a shame. I feel I'm being very negative. I've really enjoyed it. It's such a treat. I finished Kafka on the Shore tonight as well. That was really good too. Read Kafka on the Shore. And I've started My Hero Academia 2 to keep my son happy. Like, it's been a good day. So I'm not dissing this. I've had a lovely time, you know, watching 2 episodes of Doctor Who has been a real treat. The other thing I'm going to say, and I feel bad saying it, is that I think Mary Tam is not being given free rein. I like Mary Tam. I think she's good. I think Romana is and will become a really, really fine companion. But, like, she's got 3 parts in this. She's got the android, she's got Strella, and she's got Romana. Don't really think she cuts loose with them. You know what I mean? And that's a pity. And I don't want to diss anybody of the Doctor Who fam. And it's probably not her fault. But, like, there's a picture. Here we go. There's a picture I saw, because it's Tom's birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday, Tom Baker, 89. What freaking legend you are. We love you. Oh, my gosh, we love you. There's a picture I saw on Twitter today of her and Tom. I think it might have been Stones of Blood publicity shot. No, not publicity. It was on set, and it was it was the end of a studio date, and she's got more sass in that picture than anything we've seen so far. And that's a real pity, because it's a real pity I don't see it on the screen. Like, I want sass. That's what Romana's missing. I know she's got no experience, and that's her jam, but she could just do with a bit more grime. There we go. Anyway, there we go. I'm being very nitpicky, and I know it's, you know, I've 5.5 minutes of me moaning potentially, but no, I love the Android Satara. It's so good, a real treat, yeah, fantastic. See you later. Bye bye.